Hello, happy Sunday. I am so happy to be here. I'm excited to do this live actually, because I've been thinking about, oh my gosh, cheat days, and it has been difficult because I have a husband that loves to cheat with food. So, I was brainstorming. Hi, whoever hopped on. I was brainstorming thinking about some of the ways that I have used that are very, very easy with the system about how to get yourself back on track without necessarily missing too much or gaining too much weight back. And, if you have, then that's fine. But, you can't let yourself go, for too long because that's what got you into the situation in the first place. So, or even if oops, here you go, babe. So even if you feel like you've been on, some type of system. Hey, Rose. Mark is going to FaceTime you in the other room. And I'm just going to do this live real quick, and then I'll join you on FaceTime when he FaceTimes you. The baby's right here finishing her dinner. Okay. So I'm going to put in here, my website, kwbias.isagenics.com/guide. And what this website does that I just put in the chat, it will give you a quiz that will help you decide based on your lifestyle what pack you should start with. Again, it is just a suggestion. If for any reason you feel like that pack is not, hey Jean, like that pack is not something that you want to start with, then that's fine. It's not like the say all, be all, end all, be all of packs just because hi Lisa, just because you took the quiz and it was that pack. That's not the case at all. So, listen guys, I tell my cleansers all the time, you have to live your life. You have to live your life. You can never not have pizza again. You can never not have ice cream again. You can never not have a piece of fried chicken or cake at a party. Like, you have to live your life. That being said, so much credit to this system and what it does and how easy it is to get back on track. If you've had a cheat weekend, if you've had a cheat week, if you've had a cheat month, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The worst thing you can do is dwell in that. Good. I'm so glad, Jean. You're doing amazing. If anybody that's on my page, Jean was my most recent transformation photo, and she looks phenomenal. And she is, hey, Gabrielle. Gabrielle, how is your first cleanse day? Please let me know how you're doing. Gabrielle is kicking ass and taking names. Love it. But Jean was my most recent transformation, female transformation that I did, I believe on Wednesday, because I do guys on Thursday. And Jean, you are inspiring people, and I'm just super excited about it. And so if anybody's watching this, Jean, you can feel free to share this to your page. Anybody that is a friend of Jean, she's looking for one more accountability partner, and I'm so excited because that will be amazing. Okay, so you have to live your life, okay? You have to eat the cake. Guys, life is too short. You have to eat the cake, all right? Have the cake. I have my cake, and I put extra icing on it, just saying. So this weekend was a perfect example. I've had many weekends like this weekend, probably more than I'd like to admit. But yesterday, it was a friend of mine's. We went to their house, my friend Tina, and we had cocktails, and there was macaroni and cheese involved, and there was ribs with like homemade barbecue sauce, and there was cake, and there was what was it? It was like a margarita custard thing that was freaking phenomenal. And so I'm just saying, you have to eat these things. You can't go to a party and say, I'm okay, and sit and sip your shake. I mean, let's be honest, people, it's not fair. Right. I'm in bed trying not to think of food. Good for you. So I won't talk about food anymore, Gabrielle. I promise. But yeah, honestly, the cleanse days are not as terrible as you think. They're really, really not. We are very systematic in our cleanse days, and I'm going to get into a little bit about it. I haven't done a live on cleanse days in a while. So getting back on track. So if you cheated during your first 30 days, or if you cheated after your first 30 days and maybe you felt like you cheated so much that you undid everything that you did in your first, whatever the case is, it does not matter, because there are so many ways. I'm just going to talk about 3, but there are so many ways that you can get back on track. Easy peasy, guys. And I'm going to walk you through it. So first way, and I just did my hair, so I'm really can't keep my hands out of it because it's super soft. But it'll be greasy tomorrow. So cleanse day. First way is a good old cleanse day, right? So you plan your cheat days. I'm sorry, your cleanse days around your cheat days. So if I know I'm going to a barbecue on Saturday, I plan a cleanse day for Sunday. Good old cleanse day. You follow the schedule straight through, knocks it right out. Knocks it out. Because let me tell you what, dinner this weekend, I had spaghetti, but I had a shake for breakfast and lunch. Then dinner, I had the bad meal, right, Jean? That's right. But tomorrow I'm doing a 2-day. Good for you. See, there you go. So there's Jean, kind of a newbie, and she's still, you're living your life. You can't never have regular spaghetti again. Give me a break. This is not what that's about. This is not about never having the stuff you love. That is not, hey Lauren, that is not what this is about, people. Okay, so way number 1, plain old cleanse day. You get the schedule when you enroll. You get the food list when you enroll. You get the shake day schedule when you enroll. Go to the barbecue. Have your cocktails. I mean, I had like a Seagram's. You know how much freaking sugar is in one of those Seagram's lime margarita things? I mean, it was ridiculous. And it went down like that. Just saying. So then I had 2 glasses of wine. No, I had, probably 3 glasses of wine if I'm being honest. Let's be honest, people. And then I had a couple glasses of wine. And then I had mac and cheese. And then I had a cheeseburger, no bun. You want more juice? Mark, honey, can you get her more juice, please? I'm on a live. So I had all these things, and I enjoyed my meal so much. So what I could have done today, I didn't, but what I could have done today is I could have just done my cleanse day, gotten out my schedule, done my cleanse day, boom, knocked it out, right? Not only knocked it out, but probably been right back where I was, if not better off than before the cheat. Because that's happened to me. Okay. Number 2. You do a modified cleanse day, which could look like, and this is what I typically do, excuse me, so this is probably what I'm going to do tomorrow, because I literally had 2 cheat days in a row. It's because it's my husband's fault. He wants to cheat all the time. Okay, so tomorrow what I'm going to do, I'm going to get up in the morning, I'm going to have my coffee, I'm going to drink my water, I'm going to take my vitamins, I'm going to have my Ionics, okay? Then, when I would normally have breakfast and when I start to feel hungry, I'm going to have my Cleanse for Life, and I'm probably going to mix it with either an E-shot or a Bia. And then come lunchtime, I'm going to have a shake. Come dinner time, I'm going to have a shake. And I'm not going to snack after bed. Okay? So there's a modified cleanse day right there. Okay? You do that, you kick everything in the butt that you did right out the window. Goodbye. Okay? Why? Why would we do a modified cleanse day if we could do a full cleanse day? Well, maybe you don't have the product to do it. I don't know. Maybe you have, maybe you know you're going to work out and you don't like to work out on a cleanse day because, I mean, you can work out on a cleanse day. That's pretty hardcore if you do that. But I personally don't do a lot of working out on cleanse days. I might go really, really light, but I won't go like super hard on a cleanse day, on a full cleanse day. So maybe that's why. Maybe you just are scared to death of cleanse days and you don't want to do them. Maybe that's why. But you still want to do something that's good for your body. You could do that too. You could even do Cleanse for Life for breakfast, water, Cleanse for Life for lunch, and then have a shake for dinner. Modified cleanse day. Okay. The other thing that you can do is you can just have a full shake day. I have not done this, but it is an option. There's so many ways that you can play with this. Oh, going back one. You could do, so say you have like something in the afternoon, or say you're going to cheat. So you say, you know what, let me cheat early. So you have like your cheat meal at, 4 o'clock or whatever. And so it's like 4 o'clock, you have your burger and your fries, or you have your pizza, or I don't know, whatever the cheat meal, you have your, white flour spaghetti, whatever it is. You have that. And then come actual dinner time, you have your Cleanse for Life, and then you go to bed. And then you wake up in the morning and you have your Cleanse for Life, and then you have a shake for lunch and your whole meal. You could do that too. You can do this so many different ways. It's like not even funny. And even if you've gotten off track for maybe a month, 2 months, whatever, you can still get back on track super, super easily, guys. So keeping that in mind, this is not about, see, Gabrielle, stick with me, babe. Stick with me. We're going to get there. But I encourage you, Gabrielle, to do your cleanse days the way you're supposed to do in your first 30 days. Anyway, but if you have to modify, we'll modify. Anywho, number 3 is you do a full shake day. Okay? So maybe you don't have any Cleanse for Life, but you're having our shakes, which are full meal, all your macros, all your micros, your good for you carbs, your protein you need. What else is in there? Low glycemic sugars, all these things that your body needs in a low calorie, 240 calorie meal. Okay? And you just do that breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you wanted to. Oh, she sprinkled me with juice. I'm going to be sticky now. So you could do that. You're going to touch my arm? Her new thing is she likes to play with my elbow skin. You going to play with my elbow skin? You going to touch it? Here she goes. You going to get it? She likes to squeeze it. Okay. Anyway, as my toddler squeezes my elbow skin, that's fine. Nothing to see here. Cleanse day sound intimidating, but yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to explain. And I'm so glad you said that, Jean. Seriously, because I look at my calendar and I'm like, oh my gosh, when can I cleanse? Because it might feel, and Gabrielle, like you said, okay, well, sweetie, I'm doing a live. So, I don't know what it is. Maybe I just have to do more push-ups. I don't know. My arm, it's like, I don't know what it is. She gets like the very like underneath the bingo arm, you know what I'm talking about? She gets it and she squeezes it. So see, there she goes. squeezing my Thank you, Bianca. She's not even paying attention. She's watching her iPad. I'm so glad you said that, because just like Gabrielle said, sometimes at the end of the day, you're like, oh man, I haven't eaten anything. Your brain is telling you you have to eat. Your body is nourished. The way our cleanse days are set up, your body is completely nourished. You are not in starvation mode. You have just, yeah, I know, Rose. It's a new thing. I don't know. Your body's completely nourished. You are in ketosis all day. If you're doing double cleanse days, you will be 80% fat burning the entire day and yet not starving. Your body's not starving. You might say, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. But your brain is telling you that, not your body. Your body is completely nourished. So it's 100% a head game. 100% a head game. So I'm glad you said that, Gabrielle, because even now, even when I do double cleanse days, I am like, oh my gosh, at the end of the day, let me go to bed. It's like 7:30 and I want to get in bed because I know if I can fall asleep, morning will come and then I'll get to have my shake in the morning. So I'm glad you said that. And the feeling after, I don't know if I can put it, Jean, maybe you can help me. I don't know if I can put like a word to you just feel light. You feel clean. Like you feel clean on the inside. It's really weird. It's like somebody showered and did like, you ever see the scrubbing bubbles commercial where like the bubbles go around the house and they like, everything gets all sparkly? That's what my inside feels like. It's so weird. Like the bloat goes away almost immediately. Like that next morning, you're like, oh man. So even if the scale doesn't move, you probably are smaller because your body's been able to release all that bloat. So, and for everybody, it's different. Some people move the scale, some people move the tape measure, some people do both. It's really just a matter of how your body responds, but your body will respond. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, and just the opposite, and thank you for saying that, Rose, because just the opposite is also true. So I woke up this morning after having 4 cocktails, which really they weren't, I mean, it wasn't really necessarily a full glass of wine that I had, but, no, I suggest you, I mean, if you're doing 2 shakes a day, you're going to have to reorder sooner anyway. What I would recommend, Gabrielle, woo, get it, girl. Nice. So what I would recommend, Gabrielle, is you can do a double if you want, but let's talk about switching you over to a 30-day system or doing the same one you did again. You see how you like it. The point was to get your toes wet to see if you liked it, right? Because that's what we were nervous about. So if you're liking it, let's think about a 30-day system so you can move forward and have everything you need for a full strict 30, or just do the same thing again. It's completely up to you. You do with what you're comfortable with. But usually when people start out with the smaller packs and they like the system, I encourage them to get even the smallest 30-day system. Just think about it. Think about it, and we'll talk about it. But if you're going to do a cleanse day tomorrow too, the second day is always easier than the first. I don't know what. Probably because your body's already clicked over. Your body's already in ketosis, so it doesn't have to make that change. There you go. There you go, Jean. There you go. You get those skinny jeans on, girl. Be looking all good. But we'll talk about it and we'll do with what you're comfortable with. It's totally fine. But if you're liking it, I would recommend doing, a full 30-day system. Okay. So what was I saying? So the reverse is true. So I woke up this morning, and this happens every single time I have a cheat day. I wake up this morning and I felt like I was back in my 20s, had been drinking tequila all night long, felt hungover, felt sluggish, had a headache, like just because, and this has happened even when I didn't consume alcohol. So I can't even say, oh, it was the wine, because it's happened when I've been like, oh, let me make this, Kraft mac and cheese nonsense. It's not even actual food, but it's happened to me when I've done that. I've consumed not a stitch of alcohol, and I will wake up and I felt like I've been binge drinking Jack Daniels all night. It's ridiculous. It just goes to show you how powerful the food is on your body. So thank you, sweet baby Jesus, for bringing nutritional cleansing into my life. Because now when I wake up and I feel like that, I know all I have to do, some ionics, my vitamins, my water, a Cleanse for Life and a knee shot, and I am back in the game like that, people. It happens so quickly. Your body responds quickly to what you give it, good or bad. Your body will respond quickly. So then it makes me think, when I wake up and I feel like, a trash panda, and I am sitting there and I'm like, I used to do this all the time. Like, I used to feel like this a lot and not even realize how terrible it was for my body. Crazy. So Just goes to show you, you can rock a cleanse day however you want in maintenance. Does not matter. I try and get at least one double cleanse day in a month and then 2 modifieds in. Trash Panda. Yeah. I mean, I heard some, you need to go poop. Mark! She's got to go poop, honey. I know, but sweetie, I'm doing a live. I'm talking to all the people. Okay? Go in there. Mommy will come in. Daddy put you on the potty. Mommy will come in, okay? I know, it's very hard today. I heard somebody say that, and I was like, yeah, Trash Panda, I'm totally using that. But that's what it feels like.
Yeah, Daddy should.
I feel like I've been rolling around in trash all night, and all I had was some mac and cheese, some ribs, and 4 drinks. That's all. That's all it was. So, just saying, I am so glad that this system is so easy, because if this was difficult, there's no way that I would get anybody to buy it. You know, there's literally no way anybody would buy that. If I was like, hey, you have to do this, and then you have to do this, and you have to do that. The most complicated thing to me is a cleanse day. And the first time I did a cleanse day, I sat with my schedule, and I was like checking off the hours. Like every time I did, I did my 9 a.m. Okay, I did 10 a.m. Okay. And I was so nervous, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is not. And then after my second one came around for my Strict 30, and I was like, this really isn't all that hard. Like, it's Cleanse for Life, chocolate, whey thins. Cleanse for Life, whey thins, chocolate, Cleanse for Life. Like, it literally goes in a pattern. And there's some people that actually set their phone alarms with every hour with what the schedule says. So if 10 a.m. says Isodolite, whatever, they'll set their alarm for 9:55, and it'll say time for Isodolite or whatever. And then, 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock and blah, blah, blah. Now at this point, I don't even need the schedule anymore. I'm glad I have it, but I don't necessarily need it. So as you get more familiar with the system and all the Cleanse Day approved products, which there are so many, and I'm so glad. And I always say that people that are coming in now with packages are spoiled, because we didn't have all these cleanse support when I started, even just a year ago. Guys, I haven't even been in the game that long. I've been in the game, July was a year. Like, in a year, this company has changed, tremendously. In every sense of the word, just changed. So, I always say that people are spoiled now, because you have bone broth, which is amazing. You have peanut butter bliss. You have the nature oat bakes. You have amped hydrate. You have, we had e-shots. You have Bia. Right? I wake up, Jean, I woke up last night sitting there. I had like restless leg. I haven't had restless legs since I was like pregnant with her. But and I'm not pregnant, but honestly, I was like, I would sit there and I would have to like literally rock myself back to sleep. My sleep went off. I woke up the next morning like food hangover, like food. People say food coma, which is a real thing. Food hangover, ridiculous. I mean, straight Trash Panda. 100%. Could not even tolerate it. So, of course, wake up this morning and I'm like, we're going to, my husband had a day date in Williamsburg today. We had our babysitter come and we took the day and we went to Williamsburg. Thank God. I mean, there's a kettle corn place that is to die for in the outlets, but they were closed. And part of me was really upset because I never corn is so incredibly bad for you. Did you go?
Yes, I did go.
Oh, good job. Do you get big chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh, chocolate. Yes, girl. So, and you just feel so terrible. It's like, it's unreal. But the good news is that you can take that information and take that knowledge, and you don't have to dwell in that sense of like crappy feeling. You take these tools and you use the same theory to get yourself feeling good again in hours. So today I woke up, I felt like complete trash, had my coffee, drank my water, had my vitamins, even just doing that, you guys, I started to feel better. Once I got to where I was hungry, I had one of my protein bars, which is my last one, so I'm waiting for that monthly shipment to come. But had a bar in the car at like 11 o'clock, 11:15, and we probably got there maybe like, I don't know, 12:15-ish. And then just water all day until we went and had an early dinner. And I had French onion soup, which you can go on my story and see it. It was delicious. And then I had a chopped salad because, I mean, not everything on the menu looked good, but I just wanted to have a salad. I hadn't had my greens. So I said, let me get a salad. It was so good. I enjoyed my honestly, I told Mark this the other day. When did we have two weeks ago? Okay. We had our planned cheat day. We were going to go to a place called Maggie McFly's. They have really, really good food. It's kind of like a fusion place, but they have these cupcakes from Chesapeake. Where is it called? It's in North Carolina, but I can't remember the name of it. But they have the most amazing cupcakes, and so that's why we go there, is to get the cupcakes. And so I ordered a spinach strawberry salad with like candied pecans on it. It was really, and like goat cheese or whatever. And it was really, really good. I didn't realize how big it was. It was actually like the size of a meal. It wasn't necessarily not. It was under the snack part. I'm like, what? It was legitimately this big. Like, it was crazy. And then I got a short rib grilled cheese with fries. So in my head, I'm like, oh man, I used to kill these things. These things are great. I ate my salad. I'm like, oh man, the salad is so good. It was like fresh greens and everything they have there is super fresh. And it was delicious. And I get the grilled cheese and I'm like, oh, and it smelled really good and it looked really good. And I took a bite into it and I was like, I enjoyed my salad more than I enjoyed that. Like, it was so weird because my body's so used to eating actual food and not eating overly processed, white flour bread with, white potatoes and lots of cheese and whatever. And so I said to Mark, I said, this is going to sound crazy. I said, but I enjoyed my salad more than I enjoyed that grilled cheese. And he was like, what, are you crazy? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just telling you. I mean, a year later, and this is still like a thing. Like, your body is still responding and feeling good when you put good stuff in it. So anyway, I say all that to say, also cleanse days are really good to do when you are, hey Pam, when you are busy, when you're working or you're busy, that's your best time to do cleanse days. Okay. So when you have to clean out your closet, or you have to organize the garage, or maybe you need to, I don't know, paint the bathroom, or maybe you have to mow the lawn, I don't know, rake the leaves, whatever it is. Those are the days you want to do a cleanse day because you're not thinking about it. And then your alarm goes off. Say you set your alarm and your alarm goes off. You go, oh man, I get to have a little bite. You have a little bite every hour. You're taking a little bite. And the Cleanse for Life is nourishing your body. It is supporting you. It is helping your body to release toxins. It is helping you attack visceral fat. That's the most dangerous fat in your body that sits around the organs. It is so incredibly good for you. And I'm going to post tomorrow for Motivation Monday some of the text messages I have gotten this week. And this is why I do this. People send me random text messages about they either go to the doctor and the doctor does their blood work, or the doctor does, I don't know, they just go for a physical and they get weighed and they say, oh my gosh, what are you doing? And some doctors say, I don't even care what you're doing. Just keep doing it. Your numbers look great. Everything looks great. This is great. That's great. I don't even care what you're doing, but what are you doing? And then they're like, nutritional cleansing. You should call my coach. That's never happened, but it should. But just saying, guys, it is so easy to get back on track. And this program is not about never eating the things you love again. That is not what this is about at all. So anybody watching this, if you're watching the replay, or if you are a current cleanser, or maybe you, I don't know, fell off the wagon, there are such simple ways to get back on this, guys. It's not even funny. And even if you are somebody that is sharing this with your friends and family, and maybe people have seen a difference in you, either physically or your energy or whatever, you know, it's just easy. It's just really, really easy. What did I hear the other day? I'll leave you with this. It was a program has to be what was it? It was like the 4 S's. You got to look for the 4 S's. It's got to be simple, satisfying, scrumptious, and what was the other one? Or maybe it was only 3. Simple, satisfying, scrumptious, and oh man, I should have wrote it down. Maybe it was only 3. Maybe I'm making up 4. But those are the 3 things. And this has all of those things. Oh, and science, backed by science. And that's what we have. If anybody wants to see the research, I'm happy to provide it to you because it's all online. It's not a secret. I can guide you right to it. So anyway, guys, I got to go. I am super excited. Sustainable. Yes. Jean with the win. Nice. Sustainable. Love it. Definitely sustainable. So I say all that to say you can modify your cleanse. Courtney, sharing with her friends and family today. You did your first enrollment by yourself. Go girl, go girl, go girl. So excited for you. I got the notification too. They came in, what was it, with a premium, right? So that's awesome. So easy way to get back on track. If you missed it, watch the replay, share this video to your page. You have people that are interested. I'm here to talk to anybody. I'm here to help. If it's not an option for them, that's fine. I just want to help people. That is all this is about. This is not necessarily about the money for me, although the money's great. It's not necessarily about, you know, anything other than the fact that when I started sharing, I found a sense of purpose and being able to help people with things that I'm not a doctor. I don't necessarily know how to help somebody with their blood sugar regulation or with their blood pressure or with their, inflammation. Now I do. Now I know how to help those people. So just saying that to say, make sure you look into it, even if it ends up not being for you, which is for everybody. But even if it ends up not being for you, at least get the information, the correct information, because I know I thought I knew everything until I actually saw the information. Boy, am I glad that I took my head out of my ass and got the information. So I'm going to leave everybody with that. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I will check in on Thursday. And also be sure to join my Isomom Motivates group. You go into groups and you search Isomom Motivates, or probably I've sent you an invitation already. So you can go in and accept that. And also search my page, Isomom, with the handle is Isomom Kate. And like my page and join my group. I'm going to be doing some motivational meetups here in Virginia Beach, and I'm so excited about that. Just a way to build community amongst my current customers, possible future customers, or anybody that just wants some motivation with other like-minded people to stay accountable and stay fit and healthy. Doesn't necessarily mean that you are interested in the program, just wanting to meet up and stay motivated with people. So also a really great chance to meet some of my other cleansers too. So super fun. And that's going to be on the 17th. Saturday the 17th at around 10:30 at Mount Trashmore. But tune in to my page if you have not already. Join that group. Bring your friends. We will get them on board. Kicking and screaming if we have to. I have done that. So, all right, guys. Have a great and wonderful night. And I will see everybody next week. Bye.